Saturday morning. It was a little bit windy yesterday, so I opted to sleep in the Jeep with the boys. So if I'm comparing the tent to the Jeep, I actually prefer the Jeep. I think that Jackson and I slept better. I'm not sure why it did, but overall we slept better. So just gonna get breakfast rolling and head out on the trail in about an hour and a half or so. Oh, there's Jackson. Wyatt's cute little face. Got some breakfast over there. It's time to eat. I'm ready for you. I got breakfast sandwiches. Let's do this. That about officially ends picking up of Camp 2. Mike's throwing a couple things in his rig. And everything is going good. I've actually been getting a little more efficient with the Jeep. Probably doubled the space that we have for Molly. So I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so it's morning day 2 on our Skyline Drive trip. We camped here near Pete's Hole Lake, and we're going to head back up onto Skyline Drive and make our way from, we're in between like Ephraim and Mayfield right now. So we're going to make our way from there all the way down to I-70. So let's hit the trail. While I definitely prefer dispersed camping over organized campgrounds, our spot next to Pete's Hole Reservoir was nice, and I definitely want to come back and at least spend some time paddleboarding or canoeing on the lake. We started making our way back up Orangeville Road towards Skyline Drive. If you head east instead, it will take you to Joe's Valley Reservoir and complete the loop we did last year from Miller's Flat Road up to Skyline, down to Orangeville, and back to Miller's Flat. On the way down, we were so absorbed looking for campsites that we totally missed this cool little waterfall. Alright, we've almost made it back up to Skyline Drive, and we're gonna start heading south again. Once on top, I again was amazed at how really unique Skyline Drive is. The road runs along the top of a mountain, and at times you feel as if you're crossing rolling plains. Then the road will veer near an edge, and you can see for miles in all directions at the very top of an awesome mountain range. The entire trip was very dusty, but the heavy winds actually help push the dust out of the way pretty quickly, which makes following each other a lot more pleasant. This area is so high, it is not uncommon to run into pockets of snow in the middle of the summer. We were feeling really good once we passed the glacier between Spring City and Ephraim, until we ran into this. So we ran into another glacier, and I think we could probably make it, but man, the margin for error is most likely death, so not gonna do it. So there's a kind of a loop around. We're gonna go down that way. Before turning back, we jumped out of our rigs and walked to the narrowest spot and measured just how much room we had. My driver's side tire would have been only half on the track, and the side was very soft due to the melting snow. We also could have probably driven up on the snow some to give us a little more space. However, with a steep edge and hundreds of feet to the bottom, it just wasn't worth the risk, especially with the easy bypass. Like each of our trips, I'm always torn between keeping on the trail or taking off to explore. Since our goal was a top-to-bottom trip, we kept pushing on with plans to come back for more adventure. Luckily, we'll be back in the area in a few weeks for a couple more nights of camping and exploring.
Eventually the trail starts to drop off the high mountain plateau and you start to work your way down this incredible mountain range. One of the things that struck me is how much the dirt and landscape starts to change the further south you get into the state. Just above Farron Reservoir, we made our way down some switchbacks into the mountain valley and started looking for a great place to stop for lunch.
Stop for a little lunch break. We've got about 7 or 8 more miles. It's about 1 o'clock, and then we'll hit the pavement. We've got a couple hours to get back to home, so once we do that, we'll call it good. We haven't seen any dust on this trip. Left my handprint.
With around 100 miles of dirt under our belts, I started thinking about a return trip with the rest of the family. I'd like to run the trail in reverse from bottom to top and stop at a few of the beautiful mountain lakes to do some paddling. We often cover 100 miles or more in a day, but I think this is an area that needs more time, a slower pace, and taking time to stop and look out over the incredible vistas along the way. Additionally, dropping down Huntington Canyon can be a great option if you're looking to get some desert exploring done in the San Rafael Swell.
All right, Backroad Explorers, we've just wrapped up our Skyline Drive trip. This is something I've really wanted to do for a long time, go the entire length of Skyline Drive. It's absolutely beautiful up on top. There's wildflowers everywhere. It's definitely something you would want to check out. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video, and you can also check us out on Instagram at Backroad Exploration. Thanks for watching.